And so, last but not least, in fact, last but longest, it's the longest movie in the Cocaine Cowboys saga, is Cocaine Cowboys Reloaded, which is more like Cowboys, the extended edition. It's a little more than Cocaine Cowboys with expanded with some other things, almost as if the first one, had a lot of stuff edited out that this movie has in addition to pretty much the whole first movie. So of course it's really good, but just be warned that, it's basically a special extended edition of Cocaine Cowboys. So, it's not the worst for it. We still, hear all the same interviewers, talking about, their hand in the Miami crime and stuff like that, from both sides of the fence. Now, this movie tells us that a couple of years before it came out, which was in 2014, a couple of years before that, it was all over the news and all that, but it tells us about the fate of Griselda Blanco after she was deported to Colombia. So she was off the radar for a few years, and they say in the first and third movies that people can keep believing that the king of the Colombia Medellin cartel is Pablo Escobar, and people still say that, but that it was actually one Fabio Ochoa. So this movie in the first one, they mention that a few times. So Griselda Blanco is back for a chunk of the movie. As they talk about, as before, the same things, the fact that Miami went from sleepy retirement community to, metropolitan, drug town and cultural center. As Don Johnson once said, it had become one of the major cultural centers of the world. A rich ethnic mix and that sort of thing. Of course, Miami was a lot different. For instance, the TV shows and things that had to do with Miami, decades ago, it's a lot different. It's a lot different place, but apparently there was always some glitz and glamour. I mean, Miami Beach and all, but Cocaine Cowboys, as Miami Vice before it, deal with the more recent, since the late 70s, the whole drug crimes that actually helped revitalize Miami. But you do have to ask yourself, as news reporter and interviewee Edna Buchanan did, was all the killing worth the skyline? So not much to say. Basically, all the three movies, they're all entertaining and informative and kind of frightening, especially Griselda Blanco. But I'm sure if they talked about any big drug deal or more, it would also be frightening, because some of these people are so horribly money hungry. So you get that. They do a good job conveying that sense in each of the movies. So I say, if you choose to give it a chance, great, because we all have different opinions and people have different views about the interviewees and whether they're interesting interviewees or not, or like that. And it also, follows up not only about Griselda Blanco, but some of the other people that were interviewed, including Griselda Blanco's arresting officer. So that's my brief assessment of Cocaine Cowboys Reloaded, and see you at the next movie review. Ciao.